What's up and welcome everybody to a new video here on the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. My name is Ashlizzlle, and in this video we are having a look at one of my absolute favorite archetypes of all time, Oni Cult Anvil Sacrifice. And this deck has got some incredible upgrades from murders at Karlov Manor, so let's have a look at what cards we're playing. So this deck revolves around the Oni Cult Anvil and sacrificing permanents for value. Oni Cult Anvil is a 2-mana artifact that gives you a 1/1 colorless construct artifact token whenever one or more artifacts you control leave the battlefield during your turn. Now, this ability triggers only once each turn. And you can then tap the Anvil and sacrifice an artifact to deal 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. So in order to activate this Anvil, we need to have some artifact tokens laying around, and both Spyglass Siren and Voldaren Epicure do a fantastic job here because both 1-mana creatures create an artifact upon entering the battlefield. And these cards being 1-drops is just great, since it means you can activate your Anvil the moment you play it on turn 2 and get your engine started. And thanks to the new set Murders at Karlov Manor, we have a great new payoff card for these Anvil sacrifices, and that is the Gleaming Geardrake. Because Geardrake gets a 1/1 counter whenever we sacrifice an artifact, and the nice thing about Geardrake is that it also creates a clue token upon entering the battlefield, so that the clue token can also be used to get your Anvil started. Now another great 2-drop in this deck is Bloodlight Harvester, since just like the Geardrake and the other 1-drops in the deck, it creates an artifact upon entering the battlefield, but it can also double as a removal spell thanks to its activated ability that allows you to sacrifice the Harvester and give a target creature -X/-X until end of turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. Now the Harvester makes a blood token upon entering the battlefield, and so does the Voldaren Epicure, so this card is very capable of removing a threat for you alongside just being a nice attacker with 3 power and 2 toughness for 2 mana. And now it's time to talk about our payoff cards for all these artifact tokens that we create, and first up is one of my favorite cards of all time. You already know, Braid's Arisen Nightmare, which is a 3-mana 3/3 creature that allows you to sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker at the beginning of your end step, and if you do this, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent of the chosen type as well, and for each player who doesn't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Now, Braids can deal a ton of damage and represent a lot of card advantage in a deck like this, where we have a bunch of artifacts laying around ready to be sacrificed. And very often, your opponent might not have an artifact in play, so they will be forced to lose 2 life, and we draw a card. And now another fantastic new payoff card from Murders at Karlov Manor is Krenko, Baron of Tinstreet, a 3-mana 3/3 goblin with haste that can be tapped to sacrifice an artifact, and when you do this, you put a 1/1 counter on each goblin you control. Now whenever an artifact is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you can pay 1 red mana to create a 1/1 goblin token with haste. So this means that anytime you sacrifice an artifact with Anvil, or just sacrifice one of the many artifact tokens in this deck, you can pay 1 red mana to get a goblin out of it as well. Now, Krenko can flood the board super easily and then also buff them up for you. And because I'm playing Krenko, I figured I might as well put a few Gleeful Demolitions in this deck too, as this 1-mana sorcery gives us 3 1/1 goblins when we destroy a target artifact that we control. Now another great 3-drop engine in this deck is your Resk Forge that creates an X1 creature with Trample and Haste at the beginning of combat, where X is the number of oil counters on the forge. And you get this oil counter at the beginning of combat on your turn. Now this token gets sacrificed on end step, so this makes a very nice target for Braids too. And this forge just gets stronger and stronger every turn and can be an important win con against slower decks like Blue-White Control. For some extra card draw in this deck, alongside Braids, I'm also playing Fanatical Offering, which draws you 2 cards for 2 mana, but you do need to sacrifice an artifact or creature to cast it. And then last, for removal, we are playing Folded Surge and Annihilating Glare, which are both really good removal cards in a sacrifice deck like this. So I really feel like both Geardrake and Krenko have pushed this deck back into competitive range. I feel like the Anvil deck has kind of lacked some aggressive threats and turned more into like a mid-range deck where it got outvalued pretty often prior to Murders at Karlov Manor. But with these 2 cards, the deck can be played super aggressively again, which is where I feel that it shines. Now before we get into some gameplay, don't forget to like and subscribe to the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed what you've seen so far and you want to check out some more of my own content, you can do that over on youtube.com/Ashlizzlle, where I post daily MTG Arena brews. Alright, shout out to Wizard of the Coast for allowing me to make another video for you guys. And without further ado, let's sacrifice some creatures and get into some gameplay. Okay, that looks great. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anvil on 2 and being activated on 2. I never say no to that. We even got a Braids. We got the Geardrake. I mean, this is... If that, like, Xander's Lounge was... maybe, like, a Dark Six Shores, this would have been the perfect, like, a perfect opening hand. It's, like, the only thing, if I have to be critical. The only thing. But this is still looking really, really good, so... Let's do it. Just gonna, like, set up Anvil here. Get that going as fast as we can. Alright, sack this. Sack this. There we go. Seachrome Coast, I guess, could be some Uwu control. Looks like it. Seems like it. Okay. Well, one of the worst things that could be happening here is they could be temporary lockdown gamers. In the main, of course, because we're playing best of one. I'm gonna try Braids. If it's like the deuce, this is like a decent value if she sticks, and she'd also be like protected against lockdowns, so just gotta hope that we're dodging no more lies here, and their card is the deuce. But they're marching my Anvil. Okay, that's at least a good sign when it comes to like, they probably don't have lockdown. So you take those. All right. This is an artifact, so I might want to wait with that for the Gear Drake. I guess I'll sacrifice Epicure. Okay. We're finding lands. We're finding more lands. I'll swing in here. I'll try... I guess I'll try Gear Drake here. An attempt. Disruption. Okay, that's fine. Siren. Let's see. What am I gonna do then? Pass a turn. Probably just... sack this, I guess. Okay. Braids is doing it. Braids solo challenge. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of afraid of, like, Wandering Emperor here, but I feel like you would have well, you didn't have to take that. Didn't need to do that. Maybe I'll just swing in with these two guys. A little suspicious. I'll play this out. Maybe I'll play, like... I guess I'll just pass a turn. Check this. I'm playing it super safe here, but I don't think that's necessarily bad. The opponent kind of like needs to find either a board wipe here. And if they had a Wandering Emperor, I would have been in a really bad spot. Like Braids could get me out of this. Maybe I've been too careful here. Maybe. So this has to be like Sunfall or something. Or I guess Wandering Emperor still. I do have your Breast Forge to bounce back, which is really nice. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for it. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to tell. It was the better line if they had the Emperor. But we don't know. They might still have it, right? Okay. So this has to be Emperor or removal. So I'm gonna just swing in for 2 here. With Siren and Forge. Pulling back Braids. So here comes the Wandering Emperor. Always aware of her, like no matter where I go, I wake up wake up at night, be like, ooh, Wandering Emperor. Like at this point, I've played so much like Blue-White Control the past couple of weeks, like she's everywhere. She's everywhere and nowhere all the time. Anyways, there she is. Predictable. Yep. Alright, so I guess I'll put the Spyglass Siren in play. I'm just gonna pass. And Braid's gonna sack the 1/1, deal the 2. This is enough for a ping, so let's see. We have lethal from a bunch of sides right now. We still got the Forge active, so they're gonna have to minus the Wandering Emperor. Okay. Epicure. Clean. Well, I don't know. Like I said, either we played it right by not playing into their Emperor game plan, or we played it wrong because we could have had lethal earlier. At the end of the day, we won. So that's what matters. A turn 2 Anvil as a treat. As a treat? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Even though we're kind of like lacking a way to successfully activate it right now, I'll still take it. Elegant Parlor. Anyway, here's an anvil. Just gonna slam it. And hopefully soon we'll find a way to make it work. This is really good too. We have our 3-drops as well. Love to see Braids and Krenko. Another Elegant Parlor. Like a Boros, like mid-range situation maybe? Well, that's a Gleeful demo with Krenko. But like I said, we're lacking that artifact right now. I'm just gonna swing it. So we really have to like find a way to top deck Epicure, Siren, Harvester, Gear Drake, like something along those lines. Oh, it's okay. Uwu control. I'm just gonna Gleeful demo to Celestis. We love flexibility. I don't need to get a goblin army here. I'll just remove your little bit of ramp. I wish I could pay the red here. I wish, but I can't. All I can do is hold up Fanatical Offering. We also have another Anvil just found, which is these. Looking for a way to activate it. Alright. Okay, we got some red here. Swinging in with Krenko. Wandering Emperor. Again! Oh, it's a Get Lost. I could draw cards, but they give me map tokens. Like, I'm okay with that. To be honest, I'm fine with that. So, I'm gonna set up Braids. And I could set up another Anvil here. I could also hold a Fanatical Offering. I'll probably set up another Anvil. Like, I guess I gotta be, like, a little greedy here. You know? I think Braids gets removed, though. Looks a lot like it. Another Get Lost? Okay. Huh. Sure. That's interesting. Anyways, my anvils are activated. We got that going for us right now. We got that going for us. We just gotta dodge temporary look down as much as we can. Because that's the thing, like, about... Okay, that's fine. I guess a second. The thing about, like, best of 3 is that at least at that point, if I think it's a temp look down, I can go in with, like, Extract the Truths. I can go in with, like... You know... Obnixless Duresses and find a bunch of ways to, like, pressure the look downs and, like, survive past them, but... Alright, we're gonna do Fanatical Offering, probably on a map. Let's go wide. A Harvester? Yeah, I mean, I'll stay going, I guess. I'll stay going. Let's see if we can do something with this map token. We have so many. Krenko would go hard. Okay. I'll play the land out then. Sure. So they're probably looking for something like a board wipe here anytime soon. Deluge Sorcery Speed. Interesting. So maybe they're looking for a land as well. Like, is it perhaps a Farewell or something? Alright, so we're gonna Anvil. We're gonna sacrifice probably the blood. I might want to work with the maps to try and, like, push as much damage as I can. It's gonna matter, I think. Siren. So let's see. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if this is... We need to keep this on top, actually. I'm okay, like, I'm happy I did the math at least on that one, because if I didn't... Here we go. Yeah, we could swing for lethal, activate Anvil, thrive. I'm glad I looked at it, because if I put that to the bottom, then we'd have a chance, or in the graveyard, we'd have a chance that the next Explore hits a land, and then you whiff on the counter, so... Hey, we got through it! We got through it. I mean... Potential. I like Declare. Maybe Braids in the future could do a thing or two as well. This is another control deck. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. My third game against a third control player. Life is interesting. Unless they're doing something spicy with this Faithful Mending. I don't know. Okay. Maybe something spicy happening here with Mindbreakers? Perhaps? Perhaps. I don't know. Anyways, I'm swinging in with Harvester. I'll try to play Braids. See if we can get the Braids discard, or the Braids like sacrifice draw value to go. No more lies. Cool. I mean, I have a backup, which is also why, you know, it was good to lead off with Braids. Another Faithful Mending. Okay. That means maybe they're desperate to hit a land drop, maybe? Ooh, temporary lockdown discarded. That is weird. That is a little suspicious. But okay. I'll swing in here. It might be because they have like Sunfalls already or something. Maybe they didn't think that we would be an Anvil deck. I don't know. A Eurobrass Forge. I will probably try that. Mills half their library rounded up. Okay. Dissipate. Sure. We're gonna swing. Swing for 6. Find. Get lost. Alright. That's where I play Anvil. We'll sacrifice the... We'll sacrifice the blood. I kind of want to, like... Might need the maps for pressure. I wonder when we're going to see these mind breakers come down. Definitely some spice. Alright, Farewell first. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do like Braid second land, maybe? Like join me, opponent, I guess. I don't know. Lose your own stuff too. Keep everybody's lands in check a little bit. Okay. Mindbreaker getting hit with the Unearth. Yep, sure. Sure. Not great, but what else am I gonna do? Gear Drake is really nice here. I'm gonna swing with this. Probably draw a card like this. Let's see. Wait, trigger the Anvil. I guess I'll play my land out. And then it's gonna be like sacrifice this the 1/1, I guess. Okay. I can still like Gear Drake and sack it to like the Oni Cult Anvil too for an extra ping. There's no way we win these, right? There's no way, right? Anvil, the ultimate control slayer. It might be true. Okay, let me see if I can get Harvester down first for Gear Drake value. It might be true. Swing. Emperor, yup. Oh, bestie, what a oh, bestie, you just misplayed that. Alright, I'll take it. Ooh, they forgot about that one. Yeah, that's an artifact. Alright, GG's. Easy. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess the rumors are true. Anvil is the ultimate control slayer. Like, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright. Manifesting, not control, please. I've played against only control so far. Alright, that's keepable. I don't like the pain lands, but at least we have the Anvil to like balance it out a little bit, you know? It's definitely gonna be control again, is it? Yeah. Yeah. I've literally, like, this is like my 6th game that I'm recording right now and it's all been control. I'm just trying to hit something else, but maybe at this point, like, there is nothing else to hit. Ooh, Collector's Vault. Hey, this might be different. This might be different. Exciting times. Okay, I'll do Oni Cult. Well, okay, probably, I don't know. Maybe it's mono blue artifacts? Could be a thing. I don't know. I do love mono blue artifacts. I'm a pretty big fan. I like mono blue. And not to be like, you know, but I like it. I like it. I think it's a very interesting monocolor deck. I have like 2 mono blue decks in paper as well. It's for like older standard formats and stuff. All right, Collector's Vault. Now this is hopefully where some secrets get revealed. What is it gonna be? It's an Atraxa. Okay, so we're getting some Reanimator vibes, I guess. I'm gonna send Braids here. Let's get this value. Pass the turn. Braid sacrifice the 1/1. Get the Anvil trigger. I wonder if they're gonna... There's no way they sack the treasure, I don't think, but... Okay. Cool. I've seen this deck. I have. I think they're just, kind of like screwed on lands. Besiege. Oh, that's not what I'm familiar with. Anyway. Anyway, we move. I'll swing in. Play like that. We'll try to play a new Anvil. I want to, at this point, like... Ooh, let me actually go in full control. Guarantee these, like, Braids activations. So I'm gonna go like that. And I'll just activate my Anvil. I had to make sure I was in full control there. Else, it might have passed on us. Okay. Opponent not hitting lands is crazy. But... we'll take it? I don't know. If anyone knows what my opponent's playing, let me know in the comments. Wait. It's like a Dimir Reanimator deck, I guess? Push and pull? I guess pull is a pretty good Reanimator card. That's pretty cool. I guess they really just got messed up on the lands, unfortunately for them. Okay, my final bad Dimir Reanimator. Dimir Reanimator. Anyway. Here's some Epicures. We'll take it. Weird game, though. Weird game. Sure. Sure. It's good value. I mean, it's not really any of our, like, engines or anything, but that's a Phoenix chick. I always get excited. Love Phoenix chick. Big fan. Alright, we're just gonna slam a Siren. Slam a Siren. Forest. Gruul. Is this gonna be a Monstrous Rage on chick? It is. A Monstrous Rage chick. One of the most beautiful sights in the world. Alright, let's slam this Harvester. The lands are good at least, but we really need to find some of our engines here. Looking for like an Anvil. Looking for a Braids. Is that a Summit? Alright, that goes hard. I love Summit. I do. Okay, well. We gotta come up with something here, kinda. Because these draws are not giving. They're not. So it's definitely going to be something with like Gruul and Haste. A lot of Hasters if you have Summit in play. I'm thinking I'll remove the Phoenix chick and maybe I'll just put Kranko on the defense here. No attacks. Okay. Gotta manifest that Anvil. If we can find an Anvil, we're good to go. But we have to maybe like crack a blood token, a map, to try and look for it. Because it's not just gonna happen on its own. 2 mana? I guess like Kranko can also make a lot of like decent chump blockers and stuff. Just gotta be careful. They could absolutely swing here if they have like interaction. Which I guess they might. Yeah, I'm not playing into it though. I can really do that. Okay. Harvester. I just want to make sure that we hold up red no matter what we do. Let's hold red up. Okay. Is that a lightning strike? I don't know. I might do map token on Harvester. Pay the red for Kranko, get a goblin. Gleef full demo. Okay, okay. That could be huge. That could be huge. I'm just gonna no attacks. Just passing my turn. I'm playing it safe. They were hovering over Franco. That didn't do anything, so it might just be like another Monstrous Rage in hand. Swift Spear. Okay. Poloni's Rage. Okay, that could get scary. Yeah, that could get scary. We gotta get some good, like, blocks down here. Oof. I will probably do, like, this in front of this in front of this in front of this. We're gonna try that one. That might be the best blocks we can make. I mean, clearly. Clearly, that was the right move. Sure. Sure.